the Nissan 370Z. It's a sports coupe, and it's not all that practical. Some call the design polarizing, but the fact is, Nissan designed it to go like a bat out of hell, and that's exactly what it does. And to make matters more interesting, this iconic Z car is one heck of a performance bargain. And the good news is, we get to drive it. I'm Chris Shunk, and this is P1.
With me tonight, it'll help you free yourself, make you feel like
there are very few vehicles that compare to the Z in terms of price and performance. So we came up with this. It's a can of food, but think about it. They're both yellow, they're both made with aluminum, and when you open them up, they both reward you with plenty of beans. In truth, there are sporty coupes that compare to the Z in terms of price, and there are others that have similar performance. But the fact is, few offer both. To understand what makes the 370Z a true Z car, you have to look back to 1970. The 240Z was the anti-muscle car. It was small and light, and it could actually nail a turn without floating off into the great beyond. And it had a torquey little engine to keep the driver entertained. The key to the 240's success, though, had a lot to do with its low price of admission. At $3,500, nothing in its performance range could even touch it. From there, the Z franchise received a series of larger and larger engines and corresponding name changes, with a 260, 280, 300, and finally the last generation 350. Fast forward to 2009, and the 370Z is basically the same car as the 240, but it's re-engineered for the 21st century. It's fast, light, and a real stunner on the open road. We can give you horsepower and 0 to 60 stats to show you how competent the Z is, but to really appreciate it, you have to get behind the wheel. When you get behind the wheel of the Z, you can't help but get a little bit excited. The steering wheel feels fantastic in your hands. The shifter, 6 short throws at your beckoning call. I love this car. Rear drive, a very powerful V6 engine, and on top of that, the interior is a very nice place to be. At $30,000, the base Z is a great performance value. No, you don't get heated seats or a nav system, but you do get a race-ready powertrain, an aerodynamic, lightweight body, and the kind of rubber-ripping smiles that money just can't buy. A $30,000 Z is a tempting proposition, but we'd implore you to go the extra mile and get the sport package. It'll leave a $3,000 hole in your wallet, but it'll also give you larger brakes and rotors and some gorgeous, ultra-lightweight 19-inch aluminum alloy rims, and an all-new technology called rev matching. Top-notch drivers have honed the art of rev matching by instinctively revving the engine to the right speed on downshifts. With the 370Z synchro rev matching, a computer chip does all that work for you, revving the engine precisely where it needs to be when the clutch is re-engaged during downshifts. When it comes to sports coupes, not everything is rosy. There are a few things. First of all, this is not a Four Seasons vehicle, and that's fine. It has rear-wheel drive, it's low to the ground, and with even an inch of snow, revving the engine you're not going to have much where fun. It needs to be also, when the clutch is re-engaged during downshifts. You know what? If you think about it, more fun for you and less for everybody else. The third thing is storage. We've got some room out back, and actually the Nissan team added a glove box for 2009, and that's nice, but there really isn't much here. One goofy thing, the armrest has the second cup holder. So if I've got a cup in there, where do I put my arm? One of the first things that drew my eye when I first saw pictures of the Z interior was right here. I thought it was perhaps hiding a navigation screen, but then when I got in it, I opened it up and it's more storage. Only problem is, it's only about 2 inches deep, but it's a good place to hold the key. The 370Z is a terrific performer and an even better value. Think of it as a Porsche Cayman at half the price. Now, some complain about the styling, while others want more practicality. All we hear is the roar of Nissan's 3.7-liter V6. The 370Z is more than just an inexpensive sports coupe. It is the heart of a champion and the soul of a track star, and it's hard to put a price tag on that. That's the 2009 Nissan 370Z, and this is P1.